holidays.
I'm Cher.
I'm Carrie.
And this is Glitter, Glue, and Gluttony, where we show you how to make a spectacular craft for next to nothing. And we eat, drink, and make stuff.
We glue stuff.
So we're happy that you're here. This is our third Christmas with
yes.
Glitter, Glue, and Gluttony. And for those of you who've hung with us through all of the happy holidays, thank you very much. What do we have? I can't speak
because we've
already been eating and drinking because tis the season.
Tis the season, and so for our snack, I made a fabulous, completely gluten-free bun cake, which is pumpkin and pecan spice. Made with Inglewood pecans from our Besh box that was sent to us by Chef John Besh.
Delicious. This is so delicious.
This is so yummy, and it's gluten-free. Very simple.
I'm already on my second piece because I had to pre-game, as all the kids call it.
Yes. I'm just going to talk with my mouth full because I always do.
Why stop now?
Why? The cocktail is, goes along with the festive theme. It is an Italian Eggnog Martini.
I just like to call it the, what's in my noggin?
And tomorrow morning you'll say, nothing.
My noggin hurts. Boy, my noggin hurts. This is so good.
So it's full fat eggnog. Do not cheat. Do not get fat eggnog. Go big or go home. Amaretto and vodka. And it's got some
nature's finest foods.
And also fresh nutmeg with your little microplane that's over here somewhere. It's behind a wreath. I don't know. But it's delicious.
I just thought a microplane was for teeny tiny flights to very small islands. Because I don't cook.
Yes. I don't fly planes. I fly in planes.
I'm not a pilot, nor do I play one on TV.
Right. I don't fly in tiny planes. They have to be big. Big enough to have like a bar.
Even though she's an elf and probably could fly.
All right. So our craft is pretty simple. Well, it seemed simple. It seemed like it would take no time at all. But the reality is, it's kind of time consuming if you do it the right way.
I'm going to move the large knife away from Carrie. Once she starts crafting, you never know what will happen.
Well, it's the drinking, really.
Aren't they synonymous? Crafting, drinking. I don't do one without the other.
So, this fabulous plain styrofoam ring, it could be your hemorrhoid donut or just a styrofoam ring.
Life preserver.
Yes.
When you're tiny, tiny plane.
That's right.
It crashes into the ocean.
We're flying.
It's a porthole.
I know. Woo. So,
it's a halo.
It is a halo. I saw all kinds of posts on Pinterest and all over online with people making yarn wrapped wreaths. And I'm thinking, well, how hard could that be?
They look great. So
I started wrapping the yarn around this wreath. It took me like an hour and a half. I mean, admittedly, it's pretty perfect.
It's beautiful.
I mean, when I put my mind to it, I can do things perfectly. But it was not fun because I was just sitting alone in a room with a glue gun and some yarn and for an hour and a half. So when I got here and Cher's like, okay, what are we going to do? I'm like, we're not going to do this.
But if we were going to do this, here would be the way to do it.
Yeah.
You would start with your yarn, you would hot glue it
and as
to your magical styrofoam donut.
Yeah. And you just wrap it around every couple wraparounds. You want to put some hot glue on it.
So it doesn't migrate.
So it doesn't unravel, because I learned very quickly that if you stop touching it and holding the yarn down, it will all fall off unless it's glued on.
So if you stop touching it, it
will fall off. So touch it a lot. Okay.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So, I mean, it came out very nice, and my hat's off to all of those people who clearly are shut-ins and have nothing else to do with their time but wrap yarn. But you know what? That's just way too much work for me. So we have one that's completely wrapped in yarn, and Cher is actually wrapping three yarns at a time. But look how this is taking forever, and it's very confusing. Things are getting tangled. I'm getting confused, and it takes two hands, which means you can't drink. And if you can't drink, what is the fun of crafting? What's the point?
So, what I can say about that craft is, screw it.
So we've got a couple alternatives.
Scrooge it.
Scrooge
It's the season for that.
Couple alternatives. You can buy one of these fancy dancy straw wreaths. So they're already wrapped in straw, you know, like a manger, like Jesus was in a manger. So straw's okay for Christmas.
Straw's great for Christmas.
Yeah. So this is just a very nice rustic kind of country look, and you can just glue your things straight to the straw, no wrapping required.
Or you can just take the scarf you're wearing and cheat like crazy.
Yeah, because look, it's yarn, right? It's just
it is.
really big yarn.
Someone actually handcrafted this scarf before I found it at the thrift store.
And it's a lovely scarf. Do you want me to hold something while you breath?
Oh,
no?
Only if you can hold a straw to my mouth so that I can drink at the same time.
So basically, Cher is going to wrap this fabulous scarf around your wreath. Let's say you haven't decorated for the holidays, and suddenly they've called, hey, we're coming over for, you know, to celebrate Christmas. Hope your house is decorated. And you're like, what?
Because everybody says that to me when they call. They say, hope your house is decorated. Hope we're on our way
to celebrate Christmas with you. It's forced Christmas. Hope you've decorated. Right? So in the time that I've told the strangest story ever about Christmas, there's a wreath.
Look at that. It's a magnificent wreath. I'm going to spread that out a little bit. I'm going to take a lovely Christmas pin or
just any lovely
brooch of
vintage
kind.
Jewelry that you have, anything like that. You could even just put, post earrings. You can pin it. I mean, because it's styrofoam, so you can just pin things into it to hold it.
Do whatever you want, because there are no actual rules.
Since I spent the time wrapping this wreath, I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
She's not giving up on that one.
I am not. So I made a bunch of felt flowers from our All Felt Up episode. You can look that up and learn how to make felt roses. And so I made them in red and white. And then I made some little leaves. And I'm just gonna hot glue these suckers down.
She's way more legitimately crafty than I am these days.
I just had more time on my hands. I didn't have anyone calling me saying, you better have decorated for Christmas.
You better have decorated your house, because we are on our way.
We're on our way. We're ready to be festive. You just take this fabulous hot glue and just glue the heck out of these leaves. Glue down.
And look, while she's re-gluing, there's a wreath. Look how lovely that is. That's going right on the door.
Right on the door before those nasty people come.
That's right. Or it could just go around your neck, and it still is a scarf.
It is.
Worth wearing.
It's a structured scarf.
Yes, it is a structured scarf.
Yes.
But, it's what all the hip kids are wearing these days.
It is.
Or they should be.
They totally should be.
Or it's a picture frame if you want to take pictures. But anyway, that's going on the door right there.
Yeah.
I'm happy. And now that I've finished, there's more time for drinking.
That's right. But I'm just gluing fast here.
That's beautiful, though.
I mean, it's very simple.
Carrie's wreath, far more actually artistic and magnificent, and when people come to the door and demanding that you have already decorated, they would be super impressed by this wreath that Carrie's making. They might not be as impressed by mine.
But then they'll come back next year. And who wants that?
I like it. I'm sorry.
Friends like that.
It's exciting.
Demanding decorations. I mean, yes, we are crafty,
I like that, because you just tap them. Once the hot glue's on,
yeah,
you just stick that right there, and it sticks forever.
Forever.
That's beautiful. You could keep going. You could do the entire wreath that way.
But I've already got an hour and a half.
It's already really past
no.
Actual crafting time limits.
We don't do things that take that long. We really
no, because then you have no time to get on your microplane and head to a tiny island in the Bahamas.
It's the tiny elf island.
I don't even know if there are islands in the Bahamas. Are the Bahamas islands?
I think they're islands.
Perhaps.
I would think so.
I don't know. Geography, not my best once I've been noggin.
So, here's that. And then you can take these fabulous little plastic 99-cent Christmas ornaments, and you can glue a couple of those on too. Make it super festive.
Super delightful. Not just delightful.
Because
super delightful.
We don't go for just delightful.
No way.
We are all about the super delightful.
One day I'm going to have enough time to actually make a real wreath. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Right, so we're just going to put a couple more over here, and then we're going to call it a day. Continue our drinking.
Because it's Christmas time and we have plenty of things to get doing.
We do.
We have, you know, gifts to wrap and then unwrap because we're wrapping them for ourselves. But you are our greatest gift. You, people at home, there watching us here
Fabulous
now.
Viewers.
That's right.
Glupies.
You are the gift that keeps on giving, just like vodka. And once you get to the hot gluing part of the sticking the things on, it really doesn't take a lot of time.
That doesn't take long.
So if you're committed to the yarning, or if you get the natural manger-like wreath, you could just start stabbing it or gluing things right on it. Really, you could do one of these wreaths in no time at all as well. You don't have to go the completely lazy way that I went.
No, nor do you have to go the completely anal retentive crazy person way that I started to do and then realized, wow, this is kind of crazy.
There's a crafting happy medium for everyone.
Now that we're saying that lazy is bad or anal retentive is bad.
I hope we're not saying that lazy is bad. Or that anal retentive is bad.
Or that drunk is bad.
No,
that's
we never say any of that.
No, we accept everyone and pretty much everything.
And all denominations of small unmarked bills.
Sorry. I must have.
All right, well, that's our craft.
Yes.
That was our snack.
That's
I'm
right
going to bring
here.
that back over because I would like some more of that.
This is so good.
Craft and snack and drink.
I will post the recipes for the cake because you need to make this seriously. If you know someone who's gluten-free, they will be so happy that you've made this for them because it tastes like real cake.
And I would post the recipe for making the lazy wreath, but really it's scarf, wreath, pin. My work here is done. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love you.
I love you, and we love you. Happy holidays.
Cheers, dears.
Cheers.